NSDL IPO. India's most awaited IPO is here with much more attractive valuation. The most strongest point of NSDL IPO is its recurring revenue. 42% of its recurring revenue is coming from custody and maintenance charges, which is very low in volatility and gives a very strong, stable income. NSDL is a very profitable business. It is debt-free and earns a very stable income like a utility business. But its slower growth impacts the operating leverage. But as a business, it is very stable and less volatile. So let's talk about some of the key risks and strength of this business. This IPO is 100% OFS. Slower account additions when compared to CDSL. Most of the fintech companies are preferring CDSL over NSDL. Highly regulated business. Pricing is highly regulated here. Market dependency is also a factor. Lower volume, lower the fee. So what are the key strengths of this company? Institutional dominance is the key and strongest point of this company. 73% of the shares is coming from the unlisted equities. Recurring revenue is another strongest point. Very low volatile and stable income is flowing from custody and maintenance charges. It has 65,000 service centers, whereas CDSL is having only 18,000 service centers. So what is valuation and GMP saying to us? At the issue price of 800 rupees, the company is valued at a PE ratio of 46.6 times, whereas CDSL is commanding a PE ratio of 65.6 times. This clearly indicates a valuation gap between NSDL and CDSL, which is what shows in GMP. The current GMP is ranging between 135 to 155 as on 30th July 2025. This GMP is suggesting a listing price of anywhere between 935 to 955 rupees per share. So finally, what is my verdict on this IPO? What should you be doing? The valuation is fair. The IPO is fairly valued, not expensive, and also it is not cheap. The clear gap between the CDSL and NSDL valuation gap shows in the current GMP. So here is what I feel about this business. NSDL is profitable business with very solid and stable income streams. It has shown very high operational efficiency in recent years. This is not going to be a multi-bagger IPO, but this is the business which is showing us a solid fundamentals with a consistent income stream. This will give us a very stable growth in coming years. This business is super solid. There is a clear gap between valuation when compared to its peer and competitor CDSL, which is what showing in GMP level. So listing gain is a very high probability. So should you be investing for listing gain? Of course, yes, you should be investing for listing gains. And if you are thinking whether to invest for a long term, that is probably a yes. We are not expecting this business to be a multi-bagger. They are very stable, profitable, and consistent in their performance. So this is all about NSDL IPO. Let me know what are you going to do with this IPO, applying or not applying. Let me know in the comment box. I am Harshit Shetty signing off today from this IPO analysis. Let's meet on next IPO analysis. Till then, take care. Thank you for watching.